Merry Christmas, gamers, from K-Wing and, of course, Rocksteady. This is a free skin that is available to download right now, and it's a Christmas present from Rocksteady Studios. Also, this is the Noel Batman skin, based after a DC Comics retelling of A Christmas Carol, starring, of course, Batman as Scrooge. Now, while no lore will happen in this video, in the description of the video, you can see the Arkham Origins full lore from the Noel Batman. And yes, I will be using the Arkham Asylum Batmobile because it just seemed more fitting. And if you're wondering how the snow happened, the snow is because of the Mr. Freeze In From the Cold DLC. Since I did that first, I don't know if I caused a glitch or whatever, but it snowed the entire time of the Most Wanted stuff, and it's very fitting for Christmas time, so I figured, you know, rather than just go to my other save file where the game is still normal, we would do Noel Batman here because of the Christmas spirit. And also, people need to see snow, because snow is kind of a rarity this year for a lot of places in the US. So, Merry Christmas. Just so everybody knows too, this is a quick little showcase. I just wanted to get a video up because the hotel internet is really, really bad. Worse than my house, which, you know, I rag on Pennsylvania all the time, but this hotel internet, 2 upload speed, so yeah. I'm turning into a bit of a Grinch myself here. So, the Noel skin is pretty cool, though it looks a little bit more leathery in this version of Arkham Knight, and it's been making me wonder if the Noel skin actually was for Arkham Knight originally, and then Arkham Origins was just like, you know what, we're just going to implement this into our game, because there was a lot of ideas from Arkham Knight that made it into Arkham Origins, such as the, you know, increased detective vision. Not so much rewinding time and stuff like that we saw in Origins, but a lot of elements. Which it's not unheard of that they would get ideas from Rocksteady, because the game was close to coming out in 2014. But of course it got moved to 2015, ouch. Honestly, today is just an off day for me. I'm gonna tackle the missions eventually, like the, what do they call it, Crime Fighter Challenge Pack. But probably not till I get back. I just wanted to make sure that you guys had a fun Christmas treat. Also, I'm getting ready to do something on Christmas Day, which is going to be very interesting. You should see a countdown happening on the Let's Play channel in a couple hours, and you'll probably be wondering what's going on with that. Well, you'll have to wait until the countdown is over to figure out what's going down. And it's going to be pretty awesome. That's all I could say. I'm pretty excited about it. Down you go. In the snow. So you'll notice too, the ground has a little bit of snowfall on it, but not too much. But it does make driving the Batmobile a little crazy, because I'm skidding like all over the place. Oops. Alright, see, yeah. So, I mean, a lot of people complain about the snow included in the Mr. Freeze element, because it does make, you know, conditions difficult to drive and hard to see and stuff like that. But again, I like it because it fills me with holiday spirit, and snow is just a very relaxing thing for me. Unless I have to drive in it, then it's pretty tense. But just, you know, snow itself, it's very calming. So I figured Batman needed to calm down a little bit based on all the crazy stuff that happened. And I was reading a lot of the comments for Arkham Knight, and people are confused about the Season of Infamy, so I thought I would just clear the air. The Season of Infamy takes place before Nightfall Protocol, so this is in the past. The most current storyline for the Arkham Knight happens in the GCPD lockdown, and of course Robin's DLC, which may be the most up-to-date one, because Nightwing talks about Robin and Oracle being on their honeymoon, and then when Robin and Oracle show up, it's pretty much the last DLC. The Catwoman DLC takes place a day after Batman has disappeared. So, we never really got to a full conclusion, and that's because Rocksteady really doesn't want to tell people what the ending was. It's all speculation. They want the fans to debate and theorize and all that other stuff, because you never know. Another company might continue the story with Azrael or Nightwing, a Battle for the Cowl thing. nobody really knows, especially with Jason being the Red Hood. But I think that's the last we're going to see of this style Batman game for a while. I really believe that we're going to see some type of Justice League game in the works. Or Green Arrow. Both are possibilities. And WB Games Montreal has even listed that they are working on 2 Batman games. So, you know, we can only guess what it's going to be. And I do know about the Telltale's point-and-click Batman game. I haven't really reported on it because December has been kind of a really busy month for me. I knew in advance that I would be flying down to Illinois to have my wife spend time with her family while I did as much work as possible. Try to catch us up so that when we get back we can have a little bit of downtime. But whether or not that happens is up to me because, well, I'm a workaholic. What can I say? But I hope you guys have a wonderful Christmas. And in the comment section below, I'd really like to know what you have planned for tonight on Christmas Eve. Do you have any traditions that you're going to do? I would play Arkham Origins, but I don't have it with me, so I might mess around with Arkham Knight a little bit. You know, try to build a snowman or something. And maybe I'll find a Batman movie on Netflix, preferably Batman Returns. But I am going to find some way to watch Christmas with the Joker because that is my type of tradition that I always enjoy doing on Christmas Eve. It's a thing that my dad and I started back when the animated series came out. And I'm looking forward to watching that, hopefully with Amber. But we'll see. And to be honest, since I'm in a hotel room, there's no Christmas tree, so it's kind of not Christmassy here at all. They have a Christmas tree in the hallway. And that's about it. I requested a Christmas tree, and they're like, no, we don't do that. So I was a little sad, but Amber and I had our Christmas before we came. So that's what's important. But yeah, I'm serious, guys. If you have any type of little, you know, Christmas traditions you do, I'd really love to hear about it. So you could fill the other Wingdings' hearts with joy and warmness. Give everybody the warm feels. Especially after that Mr. Freeze thing from the other day, right? That really tugged on my heartstrings. But it gave a full closure to the Mr. Freeze storyline, which nothing else in the Arkham games has that type of impact as Mr. Freeze. And it felt like an episode of the animated series, did it not? It was just so touching and sad, but, you know, what type of happy ending could Freeze and Nora really have? You know, based on both of their conditions. Nora with McGregor syndrome, or whatever she has, and Freeze, you know, unable to survive without his suit. I mean, it just... I don't think Paul Dini could have done it any better. That was just incredible. That guy needs to come in from the cold. No, it's not Batman. It's Noel Batman. Here to spread the Christmas cheer. More or less. Whoops. That snow is really affecting my ride. But I just really wanted to say hi to you guys and, you know, just thank you so much for, you know, 2015 was a really interesting year for the Nightwing 01 channel. And, you know, it's been difficult not doing reviews, but I'm glad that, you know, for almost a full year, you guys, you know, watched the Batman stuff. And that just made me really excited because this is kind of my pride and joy. I mean, reviews was something that was always interesting for me. And, you know, it was fun in the beginning, but it became a lot of work and competition made it hard to really get my stuff out there to be seen by people. But with Batman, I can do things that other people can't do, like with the lore and all kinds of stuff. So it was kind of like my own little niche, you know? And I'm just really thankful for those of you that even though you signed up for things like Retro Mondays and Gaming with the K-Wings and, you know, some of the other review stuff I did or K-News, it just really means a lot to me that you would continue to watch the content that I produce, even though it's mostly Batman-centered. So I just wanted to, you know, take the time to thank you guys and just tell you it really meant a lot to me. With the Arkham games winding down after January, Batman content is going to slow to just once a week, and I have some other ideas that I'm messing around with in terms of Let's Plays and possibly, you know, some other game-related content. maybe making the Nightwing 01 channel transform and rebrand it, just because it would be kind of fun. I'm happy that in the tunnel you don't see the snow, because that would be kind of weird. Then you would totally know, alright, this is a glitch. And I also want to know, when you guys did the Mr. Freeze thing, because it happened on my save file, the other one, when I did it, there was no snow after I completed it. And I went to another mission, it just stopped snowing. But when I did it with this save file, it just kept snowing. So I want to know if that happened to you guys, or if this is just a rare occurrence. Or if it's a Christmas miracle. First try. I don't know, I kind of like the Noel skin in Arkham Origins. Again, this just looks, oops, a little bit too leathery. But then again, I love to complain, because nitpicking is what I do. Whoops. Come on, Batman, where did you get your license? A cereal box? Probably the biggest disappointment for me for the Arkham games is when I was speaking to my contact way before, and there was word that the animated series skin pack would come, and the Batmobile, and I didn't know about the Arkham Asylum Batmobile. I thought that the Batmobile that they were working on, because they said they were working on tons of car Batmobiles. I really thought it would be the Batman animated series thing, but for what Arkham Knight is, I mean, this is truly a love letter to the fans from Rocksteady, and all the content is just really well done. You know, the Tankmobile kind of irks some people, but all in all, I think Arkham Knight was a fantastic game, and I was very privileged to look at it. Again, have a Merry Christmas, ladies and gentlemen. Thanks so much for watching, and have a great Christmas Eve.